Caught Stealing, an absolutely great film, definitely worth watching. Hello there, namaste. Yeah, I basically said everything I need to say. This film is absolutely amazing. It stars Austin Butler as basically a guy who had a career as a baseball player, let it all go down the crapper because he was drinking and driving and all that stuff. That's the thing that makes a great film's a great film. When they're hinting at something consistently throughout the movie, the fact that he loves baseball serves a key point in the film. It serves a key point in his relationship as well, because the girl he's with doesn't care about that kind of stuff. They're like polar opposites. He's a small town guy and she's a big city girl. I was thinking this was going to be another one of those films that I was looking forward to, which would end up turning out to be terrible, because it starts off with Hank basically in a relationship, and they go a little too far for my opinion. I think it was basically to show the cat as the cat watches them in their act. He's just cowering underneath. The cat's a biter. There's a lot of running gags. It feels like a Guy Ritchie film, old Guy Ritchie. It feels like Lucky Number 11, but more dark. And I gotta say, this film had me entertained throughout. I was thinking by the trailer that things were going to be more fast paced, things would be going on. A lot of things are going on, but also nothing's happening at the same time, because it's slowly building where things are going. He's getting beat up by someone. He ends up being interrogated by someone. He ends up running from someone. He ends up losing people in his life. He ends up only to I like it. I absolutely like it. There's no way I could actually explain this film without really spoiling it. But the fact of how he got in an accident growing up, and the fact that he can't play ball, I don't know how ruining your knee ruins your chances of playing baseball. I'm gonna be honest, I don't see how that really, really matters. I've seen the sport. Running isn't really a key factor in baseball. But that's the thing. I'm not a huge sports guy. I absolutely am not. But you don't need to be a sports guy to enjoy this movie. You really don't. But I like it because you feel sorry for him, as he's basically forced into this situation. He knows nothing of what's going on. Everyone just assumes something. And I gotta say, one of the best things about this film, and because other films, the way they do it is like the person wanted to do it. The character is trying to steal from the others. They kind of get hoisted into this because someone stole something that they didn't mean to steal. This one does something completely different, and it is absolutely insane. Why Russ leaves is just absolutely insane. And the fact that everything just fell down all at once. But yeah, the movie's funny, but Austin Butler, the way he acts, especially in one scene, he's like bawling his eyes out. That scene hit me hard. I'm like, that one, like, that's why they spent time building up so many characters. That's why, because consistently, it just, everything falls down around him. You grow to like each and every character, even the ones you see sitting at a bar one time. The second time you see him, he's just there to be making jokes. I found it amazing. You know who they are. You recall them from the first time because they wrote the characters correctly. This is a film that's absolutely worth going to watch. It's really a must see. It's gonna be one of the best films of 2025 for sure, hands down. It definitely is. I like this kind of storytelling. I like how everything serves a purpose. Everything does. See, this is the palate cleanser I really needed, because last week I saw this atrocious, what was supposed to be a dark comedy, turned out to be nothing but a porno. And then I go to watch Caught Stealing, and it turns out to actually be a dark comedy. It turns out to actually be a well-written movie. Don't ever watch that piece of crap I watched last week. Watch freaking Caught Stealing. Absolutely phenomenal. Definitely worth watching again, because I definitely want to see it and see if I missed anything that I might have not caught the first time around. But even if I do, I mean, I can go back and watch Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. I can watch Snatch. I can watch Lucky Number 11. I can watch these types of films over and over and over again. It's like a reverse Sherlock Holmes, where in Sherlock Holmes, you find out at the end everything what was going on. I guess it's kind of the same, but there is no lead character who knows it all, and then he explains us to us, the idiot audience. No, we are the lead character. We don't know what's going on, and then everything gets told to us later on. I like it when I'm just as confused as the main character. I watch these things so I can recommend them to you. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.
You guys got a video? Why is it so bad?
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Why is it like that?